The moment Cowboys fans have been waiting for has finally arrived, and trust me, this is big news. Steve Sarkisian, the head coach of the University of Texas, has confirmed his move to the NFL to join the Dallas Cowboys. This news has been spreading like wildfire across the sports world, and it's a game changer for the entire franchise. Everyone was talking about rumors, but now it's official. Sarkisian is heading to Dallas to take over the reins and lead America's team into a new era. I'm sure many of you were wondering whether it was a joke or just another off-season rumor, but now the truth is out. Sarkisian's move to Dallas is a major shift, and Cowboys Nation is buzzing with excitement and anticipation over what this could mean for the future of the team. For those of you who don't know Steve Sarkisian's story, it's one filled with both struggles and triumphs. His coaching journey began at USC, where he showed promise as an offensive mind. But things got complicated when he took on head coaching positions at Washington and later USC, and his career was challenged by a few tough moments, including personal struggles. Yet, despite these setbacks, Sarkisian's struggle is one of redemption. His time spent under Nick Saban at Alabama helped him regain his confidence and develop into one of the brightest offensive minds in college football. He revitalized Alabama's offense, helped develop future NFL quarterbacks, and learned from one of the greatest coaches ever. His success at Alabama turned heads, and when the Texas Longhorns hired him to lead their program, it became clear that Sarkisian had fully recovered and was ready for bigger things. His offense at Texas showed flashes of brilliance, with explosive plays and a strong development of young talent. But now, after proving himself at Texas, Sarkisian is ready for the big leagues. He's heading to the NFL. His arrival in Dallas marks a major turning point for the Cowboys. The team has been struggling to find the right offensive system for years, despite having one of the best quarterbacks in Dak Prescott and a defense that can rival any in the NFL, with stars like Micah Parsons. The Cowboys have been inconsistent when it comes to putting together a balanced and dynamic offense. That's where Sarkisian comes in. His innovative offensive style and ability to adapt to the strengths of his players is what makes him the perfect candidate to lead the Cowboys into a new chapter. He has a reputation for creating high-powered offenses, and with players like Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and Brandon Cooks, the possibilities for this offense under Sarkisian are endless. Think about it. Sarkisian's aggressive play calling, combined with Dak Prescott's experience and talent, will open up opportunities for explosive plays down the field. The play-action game will thrive with Pollard in the backfield, and expect to see more creative passing concepts that get the ball into the hands of the playmakers in space. What's more, Sarkisian's offense is known for getting the best out of his quarterbacks, and Dak Prescott could be primed for a career year under this new system. We've all seen flashes of greatness from Dak, but consistency has been the issue. Under Sarkisian, Dak will be given the freedom to take risks and attack defenses in ways he hasn't been able to do in the past. This offense is going to be more dynamic, more exciting, and, fingers crossed, more productive in the red zone. Sarkisian's system will not just make the Cowboys a better team. It'll elevate them into a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Beyond just the X's and O's, this move also represents a shift in leadership and culture. Jerry Jones, the legendary owner of the Cowboys, has made it clear that the franchise is in win-now mode. That means they need fresh ideas, new energy, and someone who can inspire the team to reach its full potential. Sarkisian is that guy. He's a leader who brings passion, energy, and a winning mentality to the table. His ability to connect with players, motivate them, and create an environment of accountability will be invaluable for a team that has had its fair share of underachievement in recent years. We've seen the Cowboys underachieve at times, despite having so much talent on the roster. Whether it was questionable decision-making, play calling, or lackluster performances in key moments, the team has often struggled to meet expectations. But with Sarkisian now at the helm, it's clear that a new command is in town and the culture is going to shift. Expect to see a more disciplined team that plays with energy and purpose week in and week out. Players will be held accountable in ways they haven't been before, and everyone will be pushed to give their best. This is a change that will have ripple effects across the organization, from the coaching staff to the front office and all the way to the players on the field. Of course, the arrival of Sarkisian doesn't just affect the offense. The entire organization will need to adapt to his approach. As a former head coach at Texas, Sarkisian is used to overseeing every facet of a program, and now he's stepping into a leadership role where his decisions will carry a lot of weight. He'll have to work closely with the defensive coaching staff, and even though the Cowboys already have a stellar defense, there will likely be changes in how they approach certain matchups. More importantly, his arrival signals a commitment to winning, and that's exactly what the Cowboys need right now. The NFC East is always competitive, and the Cowboys can't afford to sit back and hope things improve on their own. With Sarkisian's leadership, they'll be aggressive in every aspect of the game, from the draft to free agency and beyond. Speaking of the draft, this is where things could get interesting. Sarkisian is known for his ability to develop quarterbacks, but he's also a master at evaluating talent, especially on offense. With a new head coach and a fresh offensive system, you can bet that the Cowboys will be looking for players that fit Sarkisian's scheme. Don't be surprised if we see some bold moves come draft time, whether it's adding more weapons on offense, shoring up the offensive line, or finding a new quarterback of the future. This coaching change also makes the upcoming free agency period crucial. The Cowboys will likely look to sign players who can help elevate their offense to new heights and complement the strengths of Sarkisian's system. Whether that's adding another weapon to the wide receiver core, signing a veteran offensive lineman, or bringing in a pass-checking tight end, expect the Cowboys to be active in free agency. After all, this is a team that has all the pieces to make a deep playoff run, but now they need to put everything together. As we look ahead, training camp is going to be a must-watch this year. With Sarkisian taking over as head coach, there will be competition at almost every position. The new head coach will be looking for players who can execute his vision and fit into his offensive system. This means that players who may have previously had starting jobs are now going to have to prove themselves all over again. There will be more intense battles for starting spots, and players will need to perform at the highest level during camp to earn their place on the roster. For the fans, this is going to be incredibly exciting to watch. We'll get a front-row seat to the shaping of this new era of Cowboys football. So, what's next for the Dallas Cowboys? Well, Sarkisian's arrival is just the beginning. Over the next few months, we can expect major changes, and this team could look completely different by the time the regular season rolls around. The Cowboys have all the tools to be a championship-caliber team, but it's going to take hard work, consistency, and commitment to make it happen. Can Sarkisian lead them to greatness? That's the big question, and it's one that will be answered over the next few seasons. With his offensive mind, leadership skills, and ability to adapt, the Cowboys could be in for a very exciting future. The talent is there, the coaching is changing, and the stage is set for Dallas to make a run at a Super Bowl once again. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think? How do you feel about Steve Sarkisian's move to Dallas? Are you excited about the future? What do you expect from this new coaching regime? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're as pumped as I am for what's ahead. And be sure to hit subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the latest Cowboys news, rumors, and updates. This is just the beginning, and I can't wait to take this ride with all of you. Let's go, Cowboys!